This video is about the signs you have found your purpose in life. There are 4 clear and very obvious signs that you are actually on your right purpose for your life. And to find out what those signs are, please stay tuned to this video. Welcome to the SCG Show, the home of education entertainment, and please do me a favor, if you really enjoyed this video, smash that like button. I would really appreciate it. The purpose of life is not to be happy, it's to be useful, honourable, to be compassionate, to have it make some difference that you have lived and you have lived well. Let me ask you some questions and be honest with me. Are you on your purpose in life? What if you're not on your purpose in life? If you're watching this right now, chances are you're just looking for the reassurance as you go on your brand new purpose, or you currently feel maybe completely lost. I've been and felt both ways. I've been dazed, confused, utterly lost, have no idea, and afraid of the future. I remember my father screaming at me at a young age when he was dropping me off to the station. "Find your niche," he said to me, or niche, when I was constantly chopping and changing careers, jobs, and ideas. And I also at this moment smile as I'm working on my purpose, which is this YouTube channel and my blog, SCG Show. So I've first-hand experience of being lost and found in life. It's quite easy, however, to become confused and manipulated, especially by society. You may have an amazing goal or purpose you're working on, but too much social media consumption and interactions with the wrong people can allow the enemy of doubt to creep in and ruin it all. And when doubt creeps in, it's game over. Reminds me of the man who was digging for diamonds and was only 2 inches away from riches. True story. He was digging with all this heavy machinery many years ago for almost 2 years. And then people were telling him to give up, do something else, you're wasting your time. And then eventually he did so. And he sold all of his machinery to a local farmer at a loss and decided to become an insurance salesman. And this farmer had located the tunnels where he was digging and decided, why not dig myself, for some riches, some gold, whatever I can find. And within seconds of digging, the farmer located millions of rare diamonds. The other man went on to become an insurance salesman, even though he was 2 inches away from success, all because he allowed doubt to get the better of him. When you are on your purpose, nothing can stop you. No person, circumstance, big or small, will derail you. And sometimes success snowballs and grows to epic proportions as well. So, here are the 4 signs that you too have found your purpose in life. The first sign that you've found your purpose in life is that it genuinely feels right. Now we've got to clear up some important misconceptions here. Convincing yourself that it feels right and it actually feeling right are 2 different things. It's like the over-controlling parent pushing their child into a career they hate. A friend of mine wanted to start a restaurant from a very young age. He loved socializing with people, he loved food, and he was a great host. Yet his parents begged and pleaded him to become an accountant. So he studied and worked for some top firms for many, many years. However, throughout the whole process, he absolutely hated it. An accountancy can be a very boring career, especially if you're not interested in it. And then one day he cracked. He was in a meeting and he said, "I just cannot do this anymore." He resigned and took every single penny he had to finally open a restaurant. His parents were outraged and said to him they were considering disowning him for doing such a disrespectful thing. But my friend didn't care. He took the risk and it felt right straight away. He found the perfect site. He came up with an amazing menu. He also had the perfect vision. And 10 years later, he's expanded to 3 new restaurants as well. And he's even in talks to take his restaurant internationally. And he said the moment he started, despite the bumps along the way, he felt right. And this is what he said. "When I used to sit in that cubicle being an accountant, I was miserable. I was depressed. And I hated every second. However, the second I wanted to be a restaurateur, everything just opened up for me. My life improved. The stars aligned for me." I had in the past always wanted to make a YouTube channel. I failed so many times. But when I launched my blog and this channel, it felt right. I grew subscribers. I got positive impacts. I got more and more views. And it felt right from the start to do it to this very, very day. If it feels right in your heart, then you know that you are on your purpose. The second sign you've found your purpose is you experience epic flow. What do I mean by this? Things just flow naturally and obviously for the better. They say a good idea is one that grows organically and naturally. Let's give some examples here. Look at McDonald's. It started out as one small little burger restaurant in America. And then Ray Kroc, who found it to be the future of dining, decided to partner up with the McDonald brothers and make it one of the biggest restaurants, franchises, and companies in the world. Amazon is another great example as well. Originally an online bookstore run by Jeff Bezos in his garage, and is now one of the biggest corporations in the world, potentially expanding into new and different ventures all the time. Let's look at Apple. Apple pushed the boundaries with their Mac computers, and then eventually the iPod, and then now one of the most incredible inventions ever, the iPhone. Okay, what about Disney? Started as a cartoon studio and now has theme parks, stores, hotels, resorts, and some of the most valuable intellectual properties in the world, from Star Wars to Marvel and so much more. When there's a purpose and a good idea, it comes with a great flow. The ideas flow naturally and they become naturally bigger and expand. Problems get solved quickly. You learn and adapt. You innovate when there was never innovation before, and you surprise yourself along the way. I had no idea how to do a YouTube channel properly. No idea whatsoever. However, I believe, sorry to be bragging myself here, but this channel is a good idea, so I learned quickly. And it flowed easily. And the best thing is, if you found this video right now, then it obviously works. When you're on your purpose, you'll see an epic flow of expansion and ideas, and you will innovate and expand very, very quickly. Another sign of you finding your purpose is that results start to show. And sometimes they're faster than you expected. Of course, expectations need to be, kind of realistic, but you may surprise yourself along the way. There's a great story about an uneducated guy I know. He was a bit lazy and always struggled when he was looking for work. He tried working in a bank one time until he got fired for being a bit too slow and he couldn't calculate things quickly. He tried working in a gym as well. He wanted to be a personal trainer, but he was no good at it, and actually he was a little bit overweight. Everything he tried, he was just not good at. And then there was nothing to show for it either. Sometimes we can work hard on something and have nothing to show for it. Then everybody in the world, for obvious reasons, got locked down. With nothing to do and staying at home, he started painting on a pair of white trainers, as he loved to do art as a hobby. He posted a picture of his work on social media and it went viral. Suddenly, people were asking him to do custom artwork for them. And his following grew and grew. And over 3 months, he made more money and had more success than ever before in his entire life. And as I record this right now, he travels the world doing custom sneakers for NBA players, for movie stars, musicians, you name it. And they pay him big, big money for his work. He decided to pursue a passion and goal, and for the first time of his life, the results showed quickly, meaning that he was earning money for something he was naturally good at, and he was on his purpose. Sometimes it might take years or it might be quick, but if the results show, you're on your purpose. Finally, the sign that you're on your purpose is you become the best version of yourself. Does that not make perfect sense? When I was successful with my previous business, my entire life changed. Granted, that business sadly went under, but before it did, I was becoming the best version of myself. I was naturally getting into shape. I was so sociable. I was happy. I was the best version of myself. However, after losing my business and feeling lost, I became the worst version of myself. I made a lot of excuses. I put on a ton of weight. I dated toxic people. I was antisocial. I was gambling. I was miserable. I was not where I could or should have been. But ever since addressing my issues and bouncing back and even starting this project, this channel, my life has now taken a course for improvement. I'm starting to get fit again. I'm sociable again. I'm happier. I want to be the best version of myself. If you're doing a job you hate or you lack motivation every day, why on earth would you feel good or want to improve your life? You probably wouldn't. But when you're on your purpose, you have a reason to get out of bed in the morning. You're excited to seize the day and the opportunity life's given you. You oversee your destiny once again. You dream of the possibilities, silence the noise, and you just go for it. You are the captain of your fate, the master of your destiny. Good luck on your purpose, and thanks for watching.